Welcome to the Integrity Mastermind Network Quick Start Training. In this session, we're going to show you how to receive and then prepare your leads, your phone leads, for use in the Phone Prospector voice broadcasting system. For this demonstration or training, we're going to be using the Windows operating system. If you happen to use a Mac, then obviously your screens are going to be a little bit different, but the processes are very much the same. The very first thing we're going to want to do is make sure we have a place where we can store and then retrieve our files, our phone lead files, very easily and very quickly. So what I would recommend is that you create a folder on your desktop, and to do that, simply right-click on your desktop and select New from the box that pops up, and then Folders, and that will create a brand new folder on your desktop for you. Name that file or that folder to something that's meaningful to you, like leads. Now we have a place where we can easily store and retrieve our files. The very next thing you're going to want to do is open up your email client. And for the purposes of this demonstration, we are going to use Google's Gmail. And here is the email that where the files are received. What you're going to want to do is find the attachment. If you're using a different email client, you may see something slightly different. But what you're going to want to do is find the attachment and download that file to your leads folder that we just created. So here is our download link. Hover over that, right-click that link, save, and select Save Target As from the box that pops up. And then you're going to get a folder. There we go. And you're going to want to navigate to your desktop, select your leads folder, and simply save that file. Here's the name of the file here, and you can see it's a CVS file. Okay, so save that to your leads folder, and that will be done in just a second. There we go, it's finished. You can close your email client at that point and open up Microsoft Excel. When you open up Microsoft Excel, what you're going to want to do is open that file that we just downloaded. So click the Office button in the upper left-hand corner of your spreadsheet. And by the way, if you don't have Microsoft Excel, there are a couple of compatible programs. There are links right below this video. You can simply download one of those, and the operation will work much the same in either one of those programs as we're demonstrating here. So select your Office button up here, select Open, and when you get this file box opens, navigate to your desktop, select your leads folder, and you'll notice there's nothing in that folder. Don't be alarmed. This folder is set as default to look for our Excel files. Find this box down here in the bottom right hand of your screen of your file box. Select the down arrow and then select all files, and then you will see the file that we just downloaded. So you can select that file and then select Open from down here in the bottom right, and what you're going to see is a series of strange characters or numbers and characters in this right hand or in the A column. Expand that, and now you're going to see something that looks more like phone numbers. Now, one thing to note, there are several different formats of phone numbers that you're likely to see in the lead list you purchased. The formats like this, and there's also formats like this, and there will be others down there too as you scan through your numbers. What I would recommend that you do if you have not ordered your leads is order your leads in a common phone format, and this format that you're looking at right here is what I would recommend, where you have the area code and then a dash and the prefix, and then another dash and the last four numbers of the phone number. That will make your list much easier to sort. If your list did not come that way, do not be concerned. You can still go through the process. It just means that there's a little bit more work that you're going to have to do. All right, the very first thing once you get your list into Excel is you're going to want to remove all the duplicates in the list. And in order to do that, you're going to want to select column A. So just click on that, and that entire column is going to be highlighted for you. And now what you're going to want to do is navigate in the menu bar at the at the top of Excel, select Data, and you'll have a similar command if you're using a compatible program. Then you're going to find in the ribbon under Data an option called Remove Duplicates. So what you're going to do is select that. The only option is column A, and you simply have to select OK. And what that's going to do is going to search through the entire file and remove all the duplicate numbers from the file for you. And as you can see right here, there were 6,465 duplicates in that file. So they are all now gone, which leaves a remaining 104,391 unique numbers in the file. Most lead lists that you're going to purchase, if you purchase 100,000, the list broker will give you extra leads to compensate for duplicates and other bad numbers in the file. So at this point, we've removed all the duplicates. Simply select OK, and now we're done with that part. The next thing we're going to want to do is sort our phone list from smallest number to largest number. Your list may already be in that order, but just to be sure, click on the A at the top of your A column just by clicking on it. That's going to select that entire column of numbers for you. You're still going to be in the data area in your spreadsheet if you haven't changed anything. So now what you're going to want to do is select Sort. And it's only going to be able to sort on column A, which is what you want. So select column A, make sure your order is selected from A to Z, or smallest to largest number. So click on OK once you have that. And now your entire list is sorted from smallest number to largest number. Now, remember what I said earlier, you do have several different formats of numbers in your file. So it's going to sort each format smallest number to largest number. So as you go through the rest of what we're going to share with you now, you're going to have to do it in each one of the formats that you have in your file. The next thing I like to do is remove all toll-free numbers from the file. So in order to do that, you have to navigate down your phone numbers and physically be watching for numbers in your file. Now to do that, you can go down one number at a time by pressing your down arrow, or you can also press the down key or the down button on your keyboard. It should be labeled DN, and by doing that you can go down actually a page at a time. Or if you want to go down much faster, you can simply hold down the page or the down key, and you will go down much faster. And you can actually scan through your list and get to where your toll-free numbers are. And I just passed them up. We'll get to them here. Here we go. Then when you get there, you're going to want to find the very first number in the list. And there it is right there. And select the entire row. And the way you do that is navigate clear over to the far left-hand side of the spreadsheet. Just click on the number for the column right there, and then hold down your shift key and your arrow down key to go down to the bottom of the list where the numbers are that you want to remove, in this case 800 numbers. Now what you're going to want to do if you want to remove toll-free numbers is to remove all 800 numbers, all 866, 877, and 888 numbers from your file, so you're not dialing toll-free numbers. Now, once you have that done, move your cursor once again to the clear to the left-hand side of the spreadsheet. Press Shift and press right-click. And when you do that, you're going to get a box like this that comes up, and simply select Delete. And now all the 800 numbers are gone from the file, or from that section of the file. Once again, you'll need to do it for each different format of numbers, and you'll also have to do it for each different variety of toll-free numbers in your file. Once again, 866, 877, and 888 numbers. Now, that once you have gone through your entire file, we're just going to demonstrate the 800 numbers in this particular format today so that you get the idea of how to do that. The next thing you're going to want to do is remove any numbers for area codes that you do not want to call. There is a list of area codes for Indiana and Missouri, which are two states that you may not want to call. In fact, you do not want to call Indiana for certain. And so you will need to check and be sure there are no area codes for any states that you do not want to call in your file, and remove them. And you do it the exact same way that you look for your 800 numbers. You simply scan down your file, and we're going to look down here. One of the area codes for Indiana is 765, so we're going to scan down this file until we get to the 700 series area codes in our file for this particular format. Okay, we have navigated down our spreadsheet and have discovered some 765, which are Indiana area codes, one of the Indiana area codes in our file. So we'll want to do exactly the same thing as we did for 800 numbers. We will move our cursor to the far left-hand side of our spreadsheet and select that entire row just by moving our cursor there and clicking. And now what we're going to want to do is select all those numbers, once again, just like we did with the 800 numbers earlier, and select clear down to the bottom of that list. You can see there's quite a few of them in there. And we will then move our cursor back to the far left-hand side, press Shift, and press right-click on your mouse or on your keyboard, and simply delete all those numbers, and now they're gone. While we're on this particular screen, you will notice also there are some numbers in your file like this. That actually is going to be a bad number. Your phone prospector will interpret that as a bad number. You have two choices. You can actually delete that entire number, or you can, if you would like to retain the good part of the number, you can delete the 800 number portion after it, and you'll see several different things in your file. Here's another one right down here, and once you delete that, you'll have a good number in your file. There's another one right down below it. You can do the same thing with each one of those if you want to do it, or you can just ignore them, and Phone Prospector will automatically identify them as bad numbers, and you just will not be broadcasting to that number or that sequence. Once you have removed all duplicates, removed all toll-free numbers, and all area codes for states that you do not wish to broadcast into, along with any other items you see in your file that might look odd, now it is time to save this file. I would recommend that we select Save As from your file menu and save as an Excel worksheet or workbook. And at the very end of the file, we want to retain the original file that you received from your list broker, just in case you need to get to it again. So now you'll want to save this as, add a name after or something after it, like cleaned. And now you can save that to your desktop in your leads folder so that you can find it again when you need it, like we did earlier. And so we're going to save it. And now we have a cleaned file saved with our phone leads in it. The very next thing we're going to want to do is open up a brand new workbook to save our files that we're going to actually prepare now for uploading into Phone Broadcaster. Select a blank worksheet, navigate back to your lead file that we just cleaned and saved, and what you're going to want to do now is select the numbers that you physically want to upload into your Phone Broadcaster. Since this is a brand new list, you will select a number from this list. Normally, when I do a broadcast, I send out to 10,000, so that may be what you want to do. In order to do that, simply press Shift and page down on your keyboard, or the DN key, the down key on your keyboard, and go down to the point in your spreadsheet where you find the 10,000th number on your list. And we're doing that right now as we move down here, and we went a little bit past it, and there we are. So now we have 10,000 numbers selected, and now you simply need to press Control C, open up the new workbook that we just created, and simply paste those into your workbook or your worksheet by selecting Control V. And you'll see that now you have 10,000 numbers in your list, ready and prepared, cleaned and unduplicated to send out via your phone prospector system. All that remains to be done is we need to save that file. So we'll choose Save, and navigate once again, if you're not already there still, to your leads file folder on your desktop. And now what you'll do is name that file. Let's say we'll name it phone leads, and it actually is going to be numbers 1 through 10,000 on your list. And so we're going to save that to that folder, and now we have a file that's ready to broadcast in your phone prospector system. In one of the other trainings on phone prospector, it will show you how to physically load that file that you just created into your phone prospector system, and it will then be ready to transmit to those 10,000 numbers. Thank you.